Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching this video. My name is Abdulatif Adedeji. I'm a mathematics teacher. I'm an education technology expert. I help teachers to earn consistently from the knowledge, making parts from their beyond their classroom and build influence and authority around their teaching expertise. Can also help teachers to stay connected with their students by teaching them how to teach with digital tools so they can overcome the limitation of their classroom. So I'm fantastic. I'm delighted to be here once again. Today is a day 4 of our 30 days video series. And so far we've talked about how to build your online presence, how to sustain your online presence, how to be known as a teacher, how to invest in yourself, and things you can do to invest in yourself to make your summer holiday fantastic and make it productive. Okay, so we're going to moving on to what are we going to be talking about today in day 4. So day 4 is all about building a brand. Okay, so I'm just going to give you some tips that will help you to build a brand online. Everything we have been talking about building your social media presence is all about branding. Also, all your name, your bio, your profile picture, your cover photo is part of branding. You engaging online, commenting on people's posts, posting your own experience and stories is also part of building a brand online. But I'll just add one or two things this in this video so that you can we can conclude on this, and then by tomorrow we'll move on to next topic. Don't forget, you can always drop what you would like me to talk about. There are a lot of things that teachers need to know. What are the things, what are, if you're given the opportunity to meet me one-on-one, what are the questions you're going to ask me? Put it in the comment section now so I can talk about it. We don't know, I probably we're still going to meet, but before then, let me answer your question now. Okay, so let's move on. So today talking about building a brand online. So what are the things we're going to be looking at? We're going to be looking at least three things. First one is uniformity. Okay, what do I mean by uniformity across all your social media platforms? I've there are a lot of social media platform on the social media platform that will be used. But one thing you have to understand is that you can't be present on all of them. So the best thing for you is to have you can have accounts on all of them. Yeah, it's very fantastic. So but you may not be active that active on all of them. So the best advice is that have a have two active social media platform. Have a primary social media and a secondary. So the primary is where you're going to stay most of the time, is where you're going to be, is where your followers are mostly, is where you have most of your audience. Why the secondary, you still have your audience there, but you don't not that active like the primary one. Okay, but remember I said you can have account with all of them. So having account with all of them, what uniformity across the social media platform means is that you should have the same information on all the platform. If you check my WhatsApp now, if you are connected on WhatsApp, so that the profile picture on my WhatsApp is the one on Facebook, is the one on Instagram, is the one on my Gmail app, yes, on my email address, is the one on my LinkedIn, is the one on my Twitter, is the one across on my social media. And if you check the bio, also you see that they are very related to each other. So when you have accounts with 100 social media platforms, make sure that all your information are correct because you don't know where your customers, your audience are going to meet you. Some people, opportunity can come from anywhere, but when they maybe I saw you on Twitter, I just saw your profile on Twitter and I see what you do. Then I go and check you on Facebook when I see that you're active, but then I see that you're doing different things. You're saying different things on Twitter. What you're saying on Twitter is different from what you're saying on Facebook. I won't take you serious. Okay, so you have to make sure that there is uniformity. All your brand, your picture, your bio, your cover photo, make sure that everything you're doing is what uh is related, is uniform across the social media platform. For the cover photo, it depends on platforms, but cover photo is supposed to contain what you do, right? So it should also be similar so that they will be related. When they see one, they'll be able to compare it or relate it to the other one. Okay, so that's that about that. The second one is that your name is your brand. I've seen that people make a lot of mistakes when telling people their name, and this actually applies mostly to platform like WhatsApp. Okay, because when you send someone a message on WhatsApp and you want to connect with the person, you will tell them their name. Okay, let me use a very common example. Let's say there's a particular trend that you want to attend, or a particular thing you want to collect from someone online, and then you click on a link that takes you to the person's inbox, and the person will ask, okay, what's your name? What would you like me to save your contact with? The mistake most people make is that just tell the person one name, just any name, and then they forget like that. But what you don't know is that your name carry power, because that particular name that you're telling the person is what the person is going to save your contact on the phone. And whenever they want to talk to you, that's the name they're going to say. So that's telling them about that's your brand. Okay, so what most people do, most people make two major mistake. First is that those that have business brand, maybe they have business name, they go to someone inbox, and then before you know it, they tell the person to save their contact as uh at this fashion. You know, you build your personal brand first before you build your business brand. So whenever you're talking with people, don't give them your business name, give them your own name. Okay, so when you see me anywhere I go, even if you call me on the phone, I'm recording a video, I'm doing anything, my name is Adedeji Abdulatif Adedeji or Adedeji Abdulatif. That's how I'm going to put it. If you ask me, even if I know that okay, this person, yeah, if you ask me my name on any platform, that's what I'm going to put there, Abdulatif Adedeji. Save, always put your name in full. So the second mistake is that people will just put one name, like I'm being Abdulatif now. Before you know it, they will ask me, okay, what would like me to save contact, and I'll put Abdulatif. My brother and my sister, are you the one? Are you the only one behind Abdulatif? No. So there are millions, there are thousands, if not, there are hundreds, if not thousands of ablative online. So what's going to differentiate me? Remember your first name, as I mentioned the second day, when I'm talking about your first Facebook name, is that your name is what? Your first name is your own name. But what specializes your name, what makes you different is your family name. So there are a lot of ablative. Thank God, if you watch a bad movie, or if you are conversant with Nollywood, you know the person Abdulatif Adedimiji. Yes, Latif Adedimiji. We are bearing the same name. If you go and search on Google and you search Abdulatif Adedeji, it's going to bring up his name as part of the result. Is even going to ask you, do you mean Adedeji Abdulatif? Yes, then you click in minute, you're going to see some of my result there, and you see some of his there also. That's what differentiating myself. But assuming you search for Abdulatif, if it's going to bring something good, it's going to bring those that are popular, and you can't appear. That's it. Okay, so you have to differentiate yourself. Your name is Oluwakemi. Don't just put Oluwakemi. Your name is Dalakpo. Just put Dalakpo. Your name is anything, any name you're bearing. Don't just put your first name. Put your last name, something that can differentiate you. And even another one, if you know your first name and your last name is very common, maybe Peter, Esther Peter, or which name can be common? Or maybe John Peter. Your name is John and your surname is Peter. That name can be common. That name that can be common. Okay, so don't disturb yourself at all. When you have something like that, just put a middle name there, or maybe a additional name that can differentiate it, that will make people know that okay, yes, this is this person, this is not this person. Okay, so always put your name, always write your name very well. When you're going into inbox with people and they're asking your name online, maybe to save your contacts, don't just put your first name or put your last name. Put your name in full, and then don't put your business name. Another thing is that, especially for ladies, always indicate your status. I have a lot of contacts on my phone that I saved with normal name. Like I will see people just say, okay, let me use Adedeji Latifat. Then later when I get to know the person, I will know that okay, this person is actually someone very older, like someone even old enough to give birth to me, someone I should have Mrs. So you should always indicate, if you are a Mrs., indicate Mrs. or put your name and put Miss MRS in front of it. If you are Miss, put it there. That will determine how people are going to interact with you. And because you have properly defined yourself, they will interact with you well. So it won't be like see this person is not even respectful. Though it's still normal to respect people, respect people accordingly. But the respect will go to a new level when they know your true status of who they are talking to, of who they are they're dealing with. So always put your status there. For ladies, for men, that does not actually matter, but you can also put it Mr., can put doctor, can put prof. Yes, put everything, your status there, so that people can give you the respect you deserve. Okay, they don't know it, they can't know it from heaven. So it's only what you tell them is the way you tell them, you show them to treat you. That's how they're going to treat you. Okay, so that's that about your name on your brand. And the last thing, which is actually a task for you, is towards introduce yourself to the world. Okay, so you have learned how to build your social media presence for the this is the third day now. You have learned a lot of things. Now it's time to put them to work. So I hope go or everything I explained in the video 2 on how to uh, brand yourself, the 5 basic elements of branding, your timeline and tagging, your bio, your cover photo, your profile picture, your Facebook name. Go and effect all those changes, and everything I mentioned yesterday, start acting on them. But now you're going to start with one today. I just hope you're going to do this. If you don't do it, I won't know. But if you do it, it's for your own sake. I want you to make a post on your social media, anyone you're using. If it is WhatsApp, if it is Facebook, if it is Instagram, it is LinkedIn, if it's Twitter, make a post on it. Introduce yourself to the world. Say something like, "Oh, hello, my name is so 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 so, and this is what I do." Okay, explain. If you're a teacher, give people your full name. Tell them the school you're teaching. Tell them the number of experience. Yes, I'm actually dealing with teachers right now. Tell them the number of experience you have in teaching. Tell them what's bring you to the teaching. Tell them what motivates you to teach. What makes sure. Yeah, just give them some information about yourself. Not too private information, but information that is going to make people know that, okay, this who this person are. Tell them what you can do. You're a math teacher. Tell them you're a math teacher. Tell them what you have done to students, how you have been able to help students to overcome their fear of mathematics. Show them all these things. Okay, if you don't tell them, they will know. Tell them, and then put a very fine picture of yourself. It can even be your profile picture. And I will advise that if you want to do this, the best way to do it is just to change your profile picture. So maybe if you have a planning to change your profile picture to something nicer or something good, something better, just put your profile picture there, like you want to upload it. It's going to tell you if you want to say something about the picture, then you just put your introduction there. And then because of that, Facebook always show profile picture to more people than normal picture. So more people are going to see it. They're going to see what you do, and you can even ask people at the end of the post to also tell you what they also do also. Okay, so I hope you understand it. You understand this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm glad that you stayed true to the end. Today's the day 4. We'll continue tomorrow in day 5. Remember, you can always put what you want me to talk about in the comment section, and promise to do that before the end of the 30 days video series. And the last minute reminder: have you gotten your access to the ebook? I know I've been getting messages of people who gotten show interest for the ebook, and they have been getting it. I've been getting some feedback, some review from them. If you have not gotten it, click on the link in the caption to go and get your own. It contains the ebook ABC of teaching online, where I give every details, everything a teacher needs to know before teaching online. Okay, and then you're going to have access to my teach with videos bootcamp, where you're going to learn how to create PowerPoint presentation video, test animation video, wide animation video, how to use Google Drive, and how to download videos directly from YouTube. So I hope you gain a lot of that. I hope you've learned a lot. So I'll be looking forward to seeing your comments. What do you learn? How is the video series so far? What have you learned so far? And then you can also share the video. There's love in sharing. Okay, thank you so much, and have a nice day ahead.